I don't have all day, Grandma. The man honked furiously, revving his engine as an old woman with a cane trembled at the edge of a busy crosswalk. Cars blared past, indifferent. Pedestrians dodged around her like she was an obstacle. She looked lost, fragile, invisible to the world, until a teenage girl in a fast food uniform dropped her smoothie tray and sprinted toward her. "Mom, take my arm," the girl said gently. "I'll help you." Despite the chaos around them, she guided the old woman step by step, shielding her from honking cars and irritated glares. They made it to the sidewalk, and the girl smiled as if she'd just won a race. "Are you okay? Do you need anything else?" The woman didn't answer at first. She just stared at the girl with piercing grey eyes, like she was looking through her. Then slowly she reached into her knitted purse and pulled out a small antique brass key. "Take it," she said. "It belongs to someone with a kind heart." The girl blinked. "What is this?" But the old woman was already hobbling away, vanishing into the crowd like a whisper. The girl stood there, baffled, holding the cold, heavy key in her palm. Her name was Maya, 17, overworked and barely scraping by. She lived in a cramped one-bedroom apartment with her mom and little brother. Her dad had walked out 2 years ago, and Maya had been working ever since to help her mum make rent. Her dreams of going to art school felt like a cruel joke. They couldn't even afford a working heater. That night, Maya examined the key under her desk lamp. It had a number engraved on the back, 42B. Curious, she Googled nearby storage units. One popped up just 3 blocks away. Brightlock self-storage. Her heart pounded. "This is stupid," she whispered, but something pulled her out the door. The rusty gate creaked as she slipped inside the dimly lit storage facility. Rows of units stretched out like a graveyard. She found 42B. The key slid in with a satisfying click. Inside was not junk, but velvet-covered boxes, canvas bags, a file folder labeled, "For whoever finds this." Maya opened the folder with trembling hands. Inside were letters, dozens of them, from a woman named Evelyn Hart, a once-renowned piano teacher who had no family left, no heirs. "If you're reading this," one letter began, "then you helped me, and that means you're the kind of soul I want to bless." Maya's breath caught as she unfolded the rest of the documents. A deed, a bank statement, a will. Evelyn Hart had left everything, over $300,000 in assets, a rent-free apartment, and a trust fund, to the stranger who shows kindness without expecting anything in return. Maya dropped the papers. Her knees buckled. The next day, she tried to find Evelyn. She went to local hospitals, homeless shelters, nothing. It was like the woman had evaporated. But the paperwork was real, the lawyer's number on the will, real, verified, legit. Maya was stunned. Overnight, everything changed. They moved out of their crumbling apartment. Her mom wept on the floor of their new home. Her brother got new shoes. For the first time in years, Maya breathed, fully, freely, but the money wasn't the real gift. In a flashback montage, we see Maya as a child sketching endlessly in the corner while chaos raged in her home. Art was her escape, her voice, her anchor. But life had crushed that dream. She hadn't drawn in over a year. Now, with time and space, the spark returned. Maya applied to art school and got in. At the orientation, a professor admired her portfolio. "You've got something rare," he said. "That's not something we can teach." Months later, Maya opened her first community gallery. She used part of Evelyn's money to create a scholarship fund, the Kind Heart Grant, for low-income teens who wanted to pursue art. At the grand opening, cameras flashed, but in the back of the room, unnoticed, stood a hunched figure in a grey shawl. Maya's eyes locked with hers. Evelyn smiled and disappeared into the crowd once more. Maya never saw her again, but she didn't need to, because Evelyn's final gift wasn't the money or the apartment or even the key. It was the reminder that kindness, small, invisible kindness, is the most powerful currency in the world. It changes lives, sometimes in ways we can't even imagine. So the next time you see someone struggling, help. Even when no one's watching, even when there's no reward, because the truth is, every act of kindness is a key. And you never know which one might open a door that changes your life forever. Before we end the story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.